Hey girls and guys and girls. Okay, so this is a quick word that came from a dream that I had the other night. Okay, I normally do this as Sabbath Saturdays, as I've done it already on my girls page, but I'm gonna do it here as well, because I feel like I'm being led to put it here. Okay, so all I can remember in the dream, right, was being told 15:15. So as I know, 15 means rest, okay? And I found another meaning of it as well. But biblically, it means 15 means rest, okay? So all I remember was thinking about this 15 being spoken to me, right? And thinking about what is being said in the atmosphere, like it was just surrounding me, like 15:15, rest, okay? And then I've been thinking about what he's been saying to me recently about being rested, okay? Because a couple of words he has been saying to rest. The other morning he woke me up singing that he's taking care of everything, okay? Everything meaning the good, the bad, the ugly, okay? And then he put me into this sleep where I was just seeing the 15 and hearing rest, okay? So I woke up and I was thinking, no, I was part asleep, part awake, right, at this time. And I was thinking, did I write this down already, what he's saying? And like I was going through the motions of me when I wake up and look for the Bible verses that go with what he's told me, and like doing the work basically, okay, doing the homework that he has me do whenever I have a dream. And I realized that I hadn't written it down. I was actually like sleep visioning that I had done this already. So when I did get up to write this down, I remember hearing the verse about be still, okay, which is Psalms 46:10, okay. And let me just grab my Bible because I didn't write that one down, but I'm sure people know it anyway. So as I've said, like sometimes I end up writing them down, but because I was half asleep at this time, I needed some time to wake up properly. But it says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Okay. And so then when I looked it up, he gave me other verses as well. So I was like, I wonder like how many verses there actually are about being rested. Okay. So I went and looked at the Bible verses. So really and truthfully, the message is that God's just telling us to rest. Okay. We've done everything that we possibly can, and he is taking control of the rest. Okay. And basically to just be knowing that he is God, okay? He can do everything and he has it in his hands, okay? So there's not anything that he cannot accomplish, and we should just rest now, okay? I know it's easier said than done, because even I thought to myself, like, I don't think I know how to be still because I'm always doing something right? Which I'm sure a lot of people actually are the same, you know. So I have to ask him, like, what does being still mean to me in this time? Like for everybody else it could mean something different, but what does being still mean in my situation? Does that mean stop working? What does it mean, you know? So I'm still asking him like what he means by me being still or being rested, okay? Because sometimes it can mean be rested in your mind and, you know, still continue doing the things that you're doing, just rest assured that it's being taken care of. Or it could be like literally just rest, don't move, don't go nowhere, don't do anything. So yeah, ask him and he will tell you what he means in your situation about being rested, okay? So other verses that he brought me to was Matthew 11:28 through to 30. So that's, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I think that's just explained everything I just said there. And then there was Psalm 4:8. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. That's very self-explanatory. Hebrews 4:9 through to 11. There remains then a Sabbath rest for the people of God. For anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their works, just as God did from his. Make us therefore make every effort so that no one will perish by following their example of obedience. So at this, he says that there is work that is done and there is also rest. Even God rested when he was creating the earth. So with his people who are resting in him, they too shall rest also. God's rest is different from any other rest that you can imagine. That's being in his peace, that's knowing him, that's being in his safe place, that's just being surrounded by him. That's his rest, okay? He will give rest to your soul. You'll feel peace in your heart about every situation. Madness and mayhem can be ensuing all around about you. You will still be at peace, right? Okay, so the next one he brought me to was Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Jesus Christ. Amen, amen, and amen. Okay, so the other meaning that I got from 15 was desire. Okay, so with that, God has a desire for us to rest, and not just rest, but rest in Him, and the knowing that He is taking care of everything. He already told me so a few mornings ago when he woke me up with a song in my heart, mind, and mouth. And then I put hum, okay, because heart, mind, and mouth, HMM. And I said to hum, went and looked up hum, and it says to make a low, steady, continuous sound like a bee. And then another version is be in a state of great activity. The house was humming with preparations for the dance. The sayings busy like a bee as a contradiction to a hum came to mind, but that would be only if you are placing your mind on the action. You could be busy like a bee doing normal life but have a joyous sound flowing out and all around you, because you are actually rested and your soul is at ease. Or you could be busy like a bee, exhausted, tired, worried, stressed out, and at your wits' end. I know which one I choose. To be surrounded by a peaceful hum, like a beautiful hymn that's been in your mind all day and all around you, is just peace no matter where you go. Now that's what it means to be resting in Jesus Christ. Okay, so when you are rested in Him, to be like the first one, like the noise, the low, steady, continuous sound like a bee, like a peaceful sound all around about you, okay? And then the one about be in a state of a great activity. The house was humming with preparations for the dance. You're just surrounded by a nice, continuous humming that is peaceful all around about you. No matter what is going on, there's preparations and things that are happening, but you're still in this continuous flow of peace because you are rested in Him. In this time, God is telling His children it is time to rest, okay? And because of the time of year, the soil is already been dealt with. Like, you've done all the work that you could, you've planted the seeds that you could, and now it's time for you to rest, okay? The harvest is due to come soon, and at this time, just rest yourself in knowing that you've done all that you can, and hopefully you've been sowing in good seeds, okay? So that's the word for today. So I will see you guys soon. Ciao, Bella.